Hey guys, it's Sharika and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I would love to have you. So today we are doing some lobster tails. I have some corn and potatoes and Bloves sauce. For today's drink, we're just doing a virgin strawberry mojito. So we're gonna go ahead and say grace. Thank you. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. How many of y'all watched For My Man last night? Well, I don't think any new episodes come on. I think they're all reruns at this point. I googled it and the dates that's coming up are old dates. So, all right, let me pull this back a little bit, y'all, because I'm hungry. All right, I'm gonna start off with some corn. So we're gonna eat a little bit and then I'll tell y'all about the episode that I watched, child. Crazy town. Y'all know how I feel about corn. So, this is how it went down. I'm getting some one of these lobsters. So, it started off with this girl. We'll call her, look at that, y'all, Michonne. Okay? Michonne was a single mom. That was basically ready to date again. So she met this dude. We'll call him Rick. You see what I'm saying? Y'all, who know what I'm talking about? We'll call him Rick. So Michonne meets Rick. And Rick was a nice guy. Okay. So they started dating. Like I said, they fell in love with each other or whatever. So they were dating for about 3 weeks. Okay. And he asked her, she was from Atlanta. He asked her to move back to Alabama with him after 3 weeks. So, you know, at first her family was against it, but they wanted to support her, so they accepted it. They liked them. Everybody liked them. The son liked them. Well, the son was only, I guess, 1, but he was real good with her son, which really, that was one of the main reasons why she really felt for him, because how good he was with her son. And he told her, you know, I'll take care of you, you and your son, I love you, move with me. So she asked her best friend, we'll call her best friend Maggie. So she asked Maggie to come to Alabama with her. So her friend agreed. Ooh, that's hot. And so they all moved to his aunt's house in Alabama, which she had a son of her own that lived there that was around the same age. And she had a big house, so she didn't mind, you know, them staying there or whatever. So now it's Rick, which was the boyfriend. Michonne, which is the girlfriend. Maggie is Michonne's best friend. And then we'll name Rick's cousin, where they moved to. We'll call him Carl. Okay. We got the whole Walking Dead crew on this story, okay? So I'm gonna get to the juicy part. So one day, they walk into the store. I walk into the store. Michonne and Maggie, they walk into the store. Ooh. And a guy pulled up and offered them a ride to the store. So they said the dude, you know, he looked nice or whatever, so they let him take him to the store. He waited for him. You know, he was a real gentleman. So she was going to the store because she needed to get her baby some new Pampers. But she was a few dollars short. So she asked the dude, you know, can you give me a few dollars because I'm a little short and I need to get these Pampers for my baby. So he was like, yeah, no problem. So he reached in his pocket and pulled out a wad of money and gave her the money, and that was it. Not the whole wad, but he gave her the money she needed to get the rest of the money she needed to get the Pampers. So he gave him a ride home, and when they got to the house, he asked for, you know, one of the girls' numbers. So they said that they didn't want to be rude, so they gave the guy their numbers because he was real nice to them and he didn't have to do what he did. So they gave him the number, or they exchanged numbers, whatever. So, oh Lord. So when Rick got home, Rick like, how you got these extra diapers? Like, where these extra diapers come from? So she told him the story that they were walking, the guy gave him a ride, and he gave her the money for the diapers. So he lost it. He was so upset with her. You know, because she took money from another dude to take care of the baby that he said he was going to help her take care of. This, that, and the third. And she had never seen him that upset. So she told him the whole story. Like, yeah, he pulled out the wad of money. This, that, and the third. So the boyfriend came up with the plan. Okay, well, we're going to rob him. Since, you know, he want to buy diapers for my girl and try to show off money and stuff, we're going to rob him. So I need your help. Call him and, you know, let him know that you and your cousin want to hook up with him later on tonight. So they text them, planned everything out where they were going to meet at this little abandoned trailer on this dirt road. And they said, the people in the neighborhood said that that trailer was known for, like, you know, young kids going there to party and different things like that, because it was like an abandoned trailer, but, you know, people still went over there. So that's where it was supposed to all go down. So they made this plan that, you know, y'all go meet up with the dude and then we'll be hiding in the back and we'll come out, boom, nobody's gonna get hurt, we're just gonna rob them. So when they got to the trailer, they had like drinks and stuff like that, you know, just to chill, whatever. Michonne didn't see Rick and Carl hiding where they said they was gonna hide. So they said they really didn't know what to do, so they just went in and then they just started drinking with them, having fun, whatever. Oh Lord, child, I'm messing up this little sweater. I made my sauce a little spicy today, y'all. So, they on the sofa having a good time. And two boys bust in. And the two boys were not Carl and Rick. So everybody starts, you know, screaming, running, whatever. She's saying that her and her best friend was scared. They just kept running, and then they heard 2 shots, but they never looked back. So the boy that they met up with ended up dying. So once it got out that it was a murder that happened, and they said that it was like a little small area that everybody knew everybody. So they said like news like that will spread. So a girl called in. Oh, I got a lot on there. Let me show y'all this. Look at that, y'all. Oof. So a girl called in the tip that she saw them with the dude at the gas station. So of course they did their investigations. They pulled up his cell phone records, pulled up the video from the gas station, which led them to Maggie and Michonne. Oh my gosh. This is so good, y'all. So when they went to the auntie's house, Rick's auntie house, they were gone. So, you know, of course, the cops, they're gonna find you. So they went back to Atlanta. So they went to Atlanta. They went to the girl's house and said, you know, y'all need to come down to the station. They gave them a little bit of the evidence that they had against them, basically the cell phone records, and y'all need to come to the station. So the story that I just told y'all, that was the girls, the Maggie and Michonne story. That's the story that they told the cops. They did not include the guys in the story at all. They said that the 2 guys that busted in the house was not Carl and Rick. They don't know who these guys were. Might have been somebody that was watching them go in and decided to rob them. They don't know who they were. So the police knew that, you know, she was just trying to be that ride or die chick for her man, but they still called them in and questioned them or whatever. So Rick was like, man, I don't know what those girls got going on. They could have set the dude up. They could have set the dude up. They didn't tell us nothing about it. We have absolutely no idea what they talking, what happened, what they had going on that day. And the police had no way of, you know, placing them at the crime scene because the girls would not give them up. They tried to give the girl a plea bargain. They wouldn't take it. They said, you know, their story was basically the same, would stay the same. So they tried one more thing, that by asking Rick's aunt what happened that night. So she came in for questioning. She said the only thing she knew was Michonne had asked her to watch her son that night because they were going out. She agreed to it. The boys was at the house when they left. She said when she woke up, Maggie and Michonne was gone, the clothes was gone, the baby was gone. There was nowhere to be found. So their alibi was solid. So they, look at that, y'all. Woo! Let me give y'all one last close up. Ooh, yes. So they did admit that they plotted to rob the dude, but nobody was supposed to get hurt. So both Maggie and Michonne ended up doing 15 years in jail, and the guys got off scot-free. Oh, yes, they did. I know you like, girl, I know. Yes. The guys got off scot-free. So, who knows if they sent some other guys over there. You know, nobody would ever know because there was no traces of the other dudes. So, it was basically an unsolved case. Now, somebody said in the comments that they had a For My Woman. Girl, I'm watching that tonight. Now, we're going to talk about Ready for Love Monday, because the show is basically over. So they'll have the reunion on this week, Saturday. It comes on Saturday night at 10 o'clock. So that'll give y'all time to catch up on that show. And then we'll talk about the reunion on Monday. Oh, so good. Okay, guys, so I hope you're done eating. If you're eating with me, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to click the next 2 videos at the bottom of the screen, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, y'all.